record it. Okay, so like I said, I am going to share tonight just about coaching, and this is it's a call about what I do, and I invite people to my team. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started about what is a Beachbody coach on the Dream Team. Can you see this? Kathy, just give me a thumbs up. Can you see that my PowerPoint? So I am a coach on what is called the Dream Team. The Dream Team it's just a group of coaches, and we work in teams, obviously, and I'm a part of the Dream Team through Beachbody. But just a little bit about, we're going to go through all that tonight. I'm going to talk about how I got started, what I do as a coach, just on a daily basis. We'll talk about compensation, about Beachbody, about challenge groups, and how to get started. But first of all, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am Rachel Mitchell. I am a Diamond Beachbody coach, and as of July, tomorrow, I will have been a coach for about a year, for exactly a year. I started out just as a challenger. Last May in 2014, I had gained some weight. I had never had trouble losing weight. I had always been able to just cut back on what I was eating or run a little bit more. I had always been a runner. I would go to the gym, if I needed to. I wasn't crazy about the gym. I was always intimidated by being there with other people, but it was never hard for me to lose weight. I had my two beautiful children, you can see here, Henry and Milo. I dropped the baby weight rather quickly. It was just never hard for me. And then a little over a year ago, it just kind of stopped. My metabolism stopped. And I felt like I had always been a healthy eater. Of course, I would indulge and eat things that I shouldn't. I drank a lot of Diet Cokes. But overall, I felt like I ate pretty well. But I could not get the weight off. I was even running 10Ks. I was running 6 miles at a time, and I was just continuing to gain weight. So I did some research. I knew that I probably needed to learn a little bit more about what I was eating, what I should be putting in my body, about portion control, because, I would eat healthy things like avocados and, healthy meats and vegetables, but I would eat a lot of them, honestly. So I knew I needed to learn about some things like that. So that's when I found on my own the 21-Day Fix. It's my favorite, probably, Beachbody program as far as being able to help someone learn how to eat properly, how to incorporate all different kinds of exercise, weights, cardio, Pilates, yoga. That's how I got started with the 21-Day Fix. It comes with these, I should have brought them, these really cool little portion control containers. It told me how many of those to eat every day based on my calorie needs. I wasn't having to count calories. I didn't have to cut out carbs. It was just a very wholesome way to get started losing weight, first of all, and learning how to eat more properly. So I purchased the 21-Day Fix. I didn't purchase Shakeology at that time, but I bought the Fix, and then I found my coach. I kind of did it a little differently than a lot of people do. I bought my program, and then I found my coach. She invited me to a challenge group, and I got started, and honestly, I just kind of haven't looked back. I did a couple of rounds of the 21-Day Fix. I lost the weight that I wanted to lose. She asked me if I wanted to be a coach and help other people do the same. And I was like, yes. I prayed a lot about it first, and I was hesitant, but I just knew that it was something that I wanted to do and that I needed to do. And honestly, it's just been a whirlwind of a year, and I have enjoyed it, and I have changed, and I have grown, and that is why I'm here sharing the opportunity with other people. And so a little bit more about me. Like I said, I am a mother to two precious little boys. They're not precious all the time, but they're fun. They're rambunctious, and they are amazing. Henry is 6, and Milo is 4. I'm married to Matt. We have been married for almost 11 years, and he's my biggest fan. He's my cheerleader. But I do this Beachbody coaching kind of on a part-time / full-time basis. I didn't expect to be as involved in it as I am, but I just love it, and it's just been an amazing thing that God has placed in my lap, and I've really, really grown to enjoy it, and I put everything that I have into it. But full time, technically my full-time job is a college instructor. I have a master's in political science. And like I said, I started with Beachbody as a challenger. And I started with the 21-day fix. And then I incorporated Shakeology, and my results were even better, and I felt even better. And that's when I became a coach. I love clean eating. I'm not a clean eating freak. I cheat. I practice the 80-20 rule. I eat clean and healthy 80% of the time, but I still have things like birthday cake and pizza, and things like that. So I do enjoy clean eating, mostly because part of my story is, Kathy, you said something about your emotions and depression. PMDD, or premenstrual dysphoric disorder, has been something that has haunted me since I was a teenager. My period would come, and the time before it came, 2 weeks, a good 2 weeks out of every month, I was just miserable. I was a monster. My hormones were crazy. My periods were really heavy. I cramped a lot. And I was just angry. I was just, my PMS was very severe. And once I got married, started having kids, or after I had kids, the only thing that I could find to control it was birth control, which I didn't like. I didn't like the way it made me feel. And last summer, I decided when I started the 21-day fix, I was going to stop taking my birth control. And that may sound trivial to some people, but I really hated it. I did not like the way it made me feel. I just kind of felt numb. It affected my relationship with my husband, and I knew that it was just something that was not good for me. So I started the 21-day fix. I started exercising every single day. I started cutting out all sugar, unhealthy fats, and started following my meal plan. And my PMDD is almost non-existent. I don't take birth control. I haven't taken it for a year. And it's just amazing. It's just, it's a God thing. He placed that in my life to help me deal with that. And it has changed me. And like I said, I started with the challenge group. And it is a challenge group. It's a group of women, men, whomever it is, that are looking to do the same thing that I was looking to do, that you are looking to do, which is to get healthy. Maybe it's to lose weight. Maybe it's just to learn to eat better. Maybe it's to learn how to feed your family better. But a challenge group is just a group of people with the same type of goals, who are struggling with the same things. And it's accountability, it's motivation, it's a place to come and check in every single day. And it was just amazing, and I loved it. And I knew I wanted to help other people discover challenge groups and how they might help other people. I am definitely determined. I'm very disciplined. Being a coach is about, just like with your health, it's about consistency. It's about discipline on the days that you don't feel like doing it. You need to have a huge why. Why do you want to get healthy? Why do I want to be a coach? It's because it is fulfilling. I feel like it's something that I'm supposed to be doing. I thoroughly enjoy helping other people, and helping them realize that they are capable of change, because at one time I felt like I wasn't, and this challenge groups and the programs really just helped me figure out that I am. And I started with zero network marketing experience. I had less than a couple hundred friends on Facebook, but I just jumped in full force. My coach helped me, and here I am today. So what is a Beachbody? What is Beachbody? First of all, before last May, I had always associated Beachbody. I always thought it was like this super extreme company who put out programs just like P90X, like these hour and a half long workouts with barbells and pull-up bars and, all this crazy stuff, which I knew was not for me. But Beachbody was founded in 1998. It is a direct marketing company that wanted to come up with a direct, effective solution for weight loss. So yes, they do make programs like P90X and TurboFire and Insanity, but they also make programs that are suited for what I would call more of an everyday person. Programs like the 21-day fix, let's see, Insanity Max 30. Those are some programs that are not as intense as the other ones, but they work, they're effective. They have fitness programs for all ability levels. They created the network of coaches about 5 years ago, and it's basically just peer-to-peer support for weight loss and exercise. If I recruit a challenger, I'm there with them. I'm there encouraging them in the group. I'm checking in with them if they don't check in. I help them if they have questions. I provide recipes and meal planning. I help them to figure out how to meal plan and to prep their food to keep them on track. It's just peer-to-peer support. Beachbody is a multi-level marketing or network marketing company, which means that you earn through direct and team sales. It's not a pyramid scheme, but it is a direct marketing, network marketing company. So that's a little bit just about the company itself. But I am here to tell you what a coach is. And I'm going to start that by telling you what a coach is not. A lot of people ask me, do you train? Are you a fitness trainer? I'm not a fitness trainer. I have no professional, training experience. I'm not a nutritionist. I would not be allowed to give you, very specific nutritional advice to meet your health needs. A coach is obviously, when I started as a coach, I was not at my goal weight. I had lost some weight, but there are coaches that run the gamut. There are people who are just starting their fitness journey. There are people who are very fit, who are very knowledgeable about training and nutrition. But being a Beachbody coach is just, it's for anybody. I'm a very normal person. I make mistakes. I don't follow my meal plan, 100% of the time. I don't work out every single day. That may be hard to believe, but there are days that I skip. Being a coach is just, it's somebody who wants to be healthy, who wants to succeed and help other people succeed. And you, definitely someone who is dedicated to helping other people reach their goal. Being a coach, I can tell you from personal experience, you have to be motivated. You have to be driven to do these things that I mentioned. And obviously, you see me talk about drinking my Shakeology and doing my workouts every day. And I do that not just to make a sale or to get a bunch of people in my challenge group, but I do it because it's something that I believe in. It's something that has worked for me and has changed my health, changed my physical, mental, and spiritual health. And it's something that I really want to set an example for people because I do believe in it. So that's overall generally what a Beachbody coach is. And everybody does it differently. Not everyone coaches the way that I do. Not everyone posts the way that I do. And that's one thing that I love about it. I have made some incredible friends as a Beachbody coach in the last year. People whom I respect, I admire, and they just blow me away. But we all do it differently, and that's really one of the neat things about being a Beachbody coach. So what do? We say a lot, or I say a lot, that it's fitness, nutrition, and support. Anybody can go to a gym. Anybody can buy a workout program. Anybody can go shop in the grocery aisle at the grocery store. But, if you don't know what to do with it, if you don't have that support and that accountability and that encouragement, just somebody to help you and encourage you on the days when it's really, really bad, your success level is not going to be as high, your opportunity for success. And that's what we do as a coach. We help you put all those things together. And then we add the encouragement, the accountability, just, the extra stuff that can go the extra mile to help people be successful when they want to get started. And we do that through challenge groups. They're online fitness groups. It's a closed Facebook group. Nobody outside of the group can see what we post or what we say in the group. We run, and those challenge groups are for people who are doing a workout program, drinking Shakeology, and meal planning. I run free groups. I'm running a free group right now. It's a summer salad and 4th of July group, just for people. I'm just sharing some clean eating salads and just some options for people and some desserts as we lead up to the 4th of July weekend, just to give people some ideas on how to get started. And for that, I provide motivation. Motivation through challenge groups, through, excuse me, hold on just a second. Through my daily post. You've probably seen me. If you're on this call, you've seen me post on a daily basis. And you see that I just like to inspire people. I just want to help people get started. I want to help them realize that they are capable of change. And I do that through my daily posts. I run fit clubs as a coach. It's not required. It's not something I have to do. It's something that I choose to do. It's a fit club. We do it like once a month, every other month. It's just an opportunity to get together, to do a workout program, to help people if they have questions about recipes or meal planning or things like that. It's just face-to-face support. And obviously I lead by example. I can promise you I'm not on Facebook every day talking about my workouts or about what I eat. And it's not just for show. I do it. I live it. I do it because I believe in it, and it has changed me. Like I said, when I shared about my PMDD, it's just something that has changed my life, and I'm so happy and eager to share about it. So I definitely try to lead by example. A challenge group. I've kind of explained a good bit about a challenge group, but for example, sorry guys. For example, I just started a challenge group. My June challenge group started 2 weeks ago. So the way they work is we start with what I call a prep and planning week. We take that week I ask my challengers to share their goal, to share their why, because I truly believe, and I've learned that in the past year, that if your why is not big enough, then you're not going to stick with it. And writing it down and putting it out there and honestly, just thinking about it is enough to get you motivated and to get you started. I have challengers with everything from, I want to get off my cholesterol medicine. I want to beat my family genetics. I know that we have a history of high cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart attacks. I want to prevent that. It's my family. My child is overweight. I want to set a good example for them. And knowing your why and why you want to get started is huge. And we talk about that first week. We also take our before pictures and our before measurements, which everybody hates. I hated it. I kept mine secret for a long time, even from my coach. I didn't share them with my coach. But today I'm so glad I did it, because I had no idea the difference that my body would take. It was just amazing. Once I lost some of the weight, and then after I lost the weight that I wanted to, I began to do programs to tone more, and I began to change what I ate to change the way my body looked. And it was just amazing to compare those side by side. I shared one earlier. But we do that the first week. We talk about meal planning. Meal planning is huge if you want to be successful at this and make it a long-term thing. I teach my challengers how to put a plan together for the week, how to take 30 minutes on Sunday afternoon, Monday, Saturday, whenever it is, to get all their groceries together and chop the vegetables and the fruit and put them in bags so that they can grab them and go. That's planning and prep week. And then we start with our workouts and following our meal plans. And we do that. And week by week, whether it's a 30-day group or a 60-day group, we check in. Every single day, my challengers check in. They rate their day, they talk about how it went, and they support each other. And yes, I provide the motivation and support, but it is just amazing to me in these challenge groups to see these women come together and lift each other up. And it's awesome. And that is how the challenge group works. How do I find people to join my challenge group? Obviously, I share about what I'm doing. And that is the main way that I find people for my challenge groups. I talk about my workouts. I talk about what motivates me. I talk about the things that I struggle with. I share my meal plans. I share about my meal prep and my planning. And I just invite people to do what I am doing. And it's not selling at all. A lot of people that get into marketing and sales, even myself, I was very hesitant to start as a coach because I did not want to sell. But that is one thing that I teach my coaches, especially very early in the beginning. We have a Coach Basics program. I walk my coaches step by step through getting started, announcing their coach, inviting to challenge groups, and I teach them that it's not about selling. It's really about sharing what you're doing, the changes that you have made as a coach, as a challenger, and just inviting people to do that with you. And yes, you invite them to purchase a workout program in Shakeology, but it's not salesy, it's not cheesy, it's not creepy at all. Because, if I think about what I'm offering to people, it's just a lifestyle change. not just a lifestyle change, it is a lifestyle change. It's better health, it's more energy, it's self-confidence, it's, you know, weight loss. It's just amazing. And if people can commit themselves to doing these programs and to meal planning and to incorporating Shakeology into their day, they will see differences. They do see differences. Today, I had a challenger message me and say that she had lost 8 pounds in the first week, and she was so excited. And it was just, it's contagious. And it's so amazing to know that I have been used to help people reach their goals and to get healthier, because this life is short. We only have this one body, and I truly believe that we are charged with taking care of it the best way that we know how. And that's what I'm doing, and that is just what I'm inviting people to do alongside of me as a challenger. So how do I make money? If you are here and you're interested in being a coach, this is a big one. You know, I didn't start this to make money. A lot of people do. And I will tell you that if your sole purpose is just to make money, then this is probably not for you. You know, I'm very grateful and blessed by the money that I have been able to make as a coach, but it's not my sole motivation, but it is a plus. So I'm going to share about that. So for anything people purchase from you as a coach through your website, that you make 25% commission off of that. So if someone purchases a challenge pack from you, you get 25% of it. And as your business grows, as you get more challengers and you're hitting your goals, and as as I add coaches to my team, and as they add coaches, as they hit their goals, there are things like cycle bonuses, matching bonus, diamond status bonuses. Their Beachbody rewards their coaches in a lot of ways. Some people sign up to be a coach just for the discount. You know, they love Shakeology, they love the workout programs, the products, and they sign up to be a coach just to get 25% off of all products. So I get 25% off of my Shakeology and whatever I buy from Beachbody, but I also make 25% commission off of what people purchase. So, you know, if I have a challenger who buys a challenge pack, I get 25% off of that. If they continue to drink Shakeology every month, then I continue to make 25% off of what they buy on a regular basis. So that is how we make money as coaches. Does anybody have any questions about that? Let me see if there's any questions, because that's a big one, I know. And there's a chat box at the bottom if anybody does have questions. And I can take some more questions at the end. So that's how we make money as coaches. Rewards. Y'all, I didn't expect this when I became a coach. I'd seen other people do marketing and sales and talk about different things, but Beachbody is so amazing at rewarding their coaches. First, we have this thing called Success Club, where our goal is every month to help 3 to 5 people through a challenge group. If we do that and we hit Success Club, Beachbody sends us something. They send us something free. It may be a book. It may be a t-shirt. It may be a silly little bobblehead. But it's always something fun. And if in the first 3 months as a coach, if you hit Success Club as a brand new coach for those first 3 months, you get a free ticket to Summit. So I'm going to Summit next month in July in Nashville, and I earned my free ticket. It's like a $200 and something ticket, and I'm going to get to go for free. Another thing that I have earned as a Beachbody coach, which I'm super excited about, is a cruise. Next March, Matt and I get to go to an all expenses paid cruise to Jamaica, just because I help people in challenge groups. I mean, it's amazing. And I don't mean this disrespectfully, but I mean, I'm not just selling candles or makeup. I'm helping people get healthy. I've helped people get off their blood pressure medicine. I've helped people, teach their kids how to eat healthier and lose weight. And we all know that childhood obesity is huge. I am getting rewarded for doing those things. I'm getting rewarded for teaching people how to eat better, and for teaching them about Shakeology and just how awesome it is for your body and your health and your energy. Beachbody rewards us for doing those things, and it's so exciting. As I continue to grow my business and advance, there are just more and more rewards. So I'm really, really, really blessed by how Beachbody treats us. what is the dream team? Like I said, I'm a coach on the dream team. My upline coach, Melanie, who you can see here in this picture, she is the #1 team in Beachbody. I mean, coach in Beachbody. So therefore, her team is the #1. And it is just, it's not all about being #1, but we are #1 because of the support that we provide each other. You know, I mentioned that every month I host a Coach Basics training group. And it's training for brand new coaches who are scared and intimidated and don't know how to get started. You know, I share every step of the way, day by day, you know, tips for getting started, instructions for getting started, resources that have helped me. And it's just, I don't hold your hand. I mean, as a coach, as an entrepreneur in this kind of business, you have to make the effort yourself. You have to put yourself out there and be willing to get outside of your comfort zone. But I am there to explain how I got started, what has worked for me in this business. You know, I have coaches come alongside me. We run training groups together. We have weekly one-on-one calls. You know, I host a team call for my team every single week. We get together. You know, I share new updates with them. I encourage them. I give them training. You know, I answer questions that they might have. And it's just amazing because we are truly a team. You know, I'm not just out for myself. I want to help my coaches hit their goals. And my coach helps me. You know, I talk to her all the time. And she has helped me be more successful at this, and in turn, more successful at helping other people. But you know, it's made up of all kinds of different coaches. Like, you know, I've got all these terms down here: fathers, mothers, daughters, military, doctors, stay-at-home moms. There's a lot of stay-at-home moms. You know, students, lawyers, you know, people who are just getting started on their health and fitness, and people who have been into health and fitness for years and years. So there's no one mold. There's no one type of person that makes a good coach. And you can, like I said before, you can make it whatever you want it to be. So what can you expect from this team? Like I kind of explained that already. I mentioned the Coach Basics group that I run every month. I help my coaches hit their goals. I help them get to Success Club. I help them invite people to challenge groups. I help them get started with challenge groups. I don't throw my coaches in cold turkey into running their own challenge group. I let them run one alongside me if they want to. Some people are more eager and they just want to jump in and do it themselves. I provide them with resources that I use in my challenge group. Until they're ready to get out there and do it on their own. We run Push to Diamond groups, which is just a rank advancement. We have team trainings and retreats. This month, me and my coaches are going to Summit, but we're also going down to Gulf Shores later in the month for extra training. And it's just going to be something fun that we get to do together, and we get to learn together. Like I said, weekly team calls. I have guest speakers. You know, we have weekly training calls. We have leadership training groups that we go through. So there's a lot of support. It's not anything that you could expect to do just on your own completely. We don't compete. It's definitely a team spirit. And like I said, this is something that you can make work for you. Let's see, I think I have another image here. I want to pull that up. You can make it work for you. Like I said, you know, there are coaches that do it just for the discount. Maybe they love their Shakeology. They want the savings on it. There are people that do it as a hobby. I started out as a hobby coach. I do have a full-time job. I love the products. I enjoy sharing about them with others, and the extra income has definitely been beneficial. But I kind of went farther into it just because I did love it so much. And I'm more of a business builder now. It is slower than some people because I do have a full-time job, you know, and right now I'm home with my kids for the summertime. But, you know, I'm definitely all in as much as I can be. And I've been able to earn a substantial income for my family. Honestly, at this point, if I quit my full-time job, I would easily be able to replace my income because of the income that I'm making with Beachbody. I'm not there yet. That's not going to happen in the next year, but it's possible. It's a possibility for me because of what I've been able to do as a coach. And I am trying to grow a team. of coaches who are inspired to do the same. And I just want to help people get started as coaches because I love it. If you can't tell from this call, it is something that has blessed me. It blesses me every single day. Yes, there have been hard days. There have been days when I thought, what am I doing? Should I keep doing this? And God sends me a sign, and it's just always, it's something I'm supposed to be doing. And it has changed me and changed my family's life. And I'm very, very grateful for it. Income, free trips, we were able to afford to take our family on a vacation this year. And we haven't been able to do that in a couple of years. So we're getting out of debt, and it's just, coaching, it's something that I love to share about. And that's why I'm hosting this call. And it's something that you can create for you. You don't have to do it the same way I do it. You don't have to put 40 hours a week into it. You can do 1 hour a day and still be successful as a coach. So at this point, you might be wondering how to make it official. Some people on this call may have already, when you bought your challenge group, your challenge pack, you may have signed up as a coach, or maybe you just bought your challenge pack and you want to become a coach because you love the challenge group and you've done so well with it. You see the value in it. You want to help other people. So how to make it official? There are a couple ways to do this. The best option obviously is to buy a challenge pack. A challenge pack includes a fitness program, a 30-day supply of Shakeology on Home Direct, which means that they will ship it out to you every month unless you ask them not to. Free club membership, which gives you access to Beachbody on demand. Free shipping, you get 25% off of everything that you buy from Beachbody. And when you purchase the challenge pack, they waive the $40 coach sign-up fee. The other option is to pay the coach sign-up fee. If you've bought a challenge pack in the past, you can pay it and then it will be reimbursed to you. I can submit that form. And some people just sign up, just pay $40 and start coaching. But obviously being a product of the products is very important as coach. So the challenge pack is the best way to go. If you are military or your spouse is, or ex-military, if you're a veteran, you can do it for free. You can sign up. They waive the $40 fee. You don't have to pay the monthly coaching fee of $15.95. That's it. You just do it for free. So, that's definitely a great option. There are lots of military families in this coaching thing. So in the next 24 hours, if you came here to learn about coaching, I know that one of you didn't, but I would definitely encourage you to follow up with whoever invited you here and ask them or ask yourself these questions. What did you like most about the presentation? Does Team Beachbody and coaching feel like a fit that could help you achieve your goals, whether it's fitness, whether it's financial goals, and what option appeals to you the most? Do you want to sign up as a coach for the discount? Do you want to sign up as a coach to work the business and to earn income and to help other people? Or do you just want to be a customer and try the workout programs and the Shakeology? And definitely follow up with whoever invited you here to answer those questions. And ask yourself too, what can becoming a coach do for me? Honestly, my main goal when I first started as a coach, I wanted to help people, but I knew that it was going to help me personally. I knew that it was going to help me stay on track and to continue to get those results that I was getting through my workouts and through my meal planning and drinking Shakeology. And I wanted to pay for my Shakeology. And I knew that if I could help a couple of people get started with their own challenge packs, that would just pay for my Shakeology. And that was a huge benefit. Ask yourself, who can I help? Is there a certain demographic that you kind of fit into? Is there a certain audience that you would like to help teach how to clean up their eating and start exercising? And ask yourself, what are my goals and what are my dreams? And you may just want to get started as a challenger. You may just want to focus on your own health and your own fitness first. But answer those questions and then go from there. And this is a call to action. And these are some things that I share because they speak to me and to where I'm at. Obviously, my faith is huge in everything that I do, and I want it to be front and center in my coaching business as well. And I pray for that a lot. You know, so scripture motivates me. I want to inspire people. I don't do it for the attention or for people to say, hey, you're that girl who works out every morning. You know, I want to inspire people to do the same thing, to make changes, because so many people say they can't. So many people say they're afraid of failing. And I want people to know that I was there as well. I'm still there some days. As a coach, as a challenger, some days are just intimidating and I just want to crawl back into bed. But I've made it a habit, and I believe that anybody can do that. You know, and it, like this picture on the bottom, caring for ourselves and pursuing our passions is part of becoming who God created us to be. And that fits my life perfectly. So that is my coaching opportunity presentation. I'm going to, if anybody wants to ask questions, I'm going to unmute you, or you can type in the chat bar if you don't want to talk. But, you know, that is just the basics of what I do as a coach. That's the basics of what our challenge groups are and their purpose. So if you're here and you have questions about any of that, please don't hesitate to ask, or I can talk to you after this call is over. So do you guys have anything for me? No? Do you want to talk to me afterwards maybe? Okay, guys. Well, I'm so thankful that y'all took the time to get on this call and to listen to me ramble on about something that I love, something that I would love for you to be a part of as a challenger, as a coach, however you may choose to what direction you might choose to take after this call. But I'm going to close it out here. And please feel free to message me. You can email me, or you can contact me directly through Facebook with whatever questions that you have or comments about the call. But I appreciate you guys, and I hope that you have a good night, okay? Good night, guys.